Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into the secret shapes of fungi and why they matter so much.
It's a massive kingdom, and get this, over 90% of its species are still a total mystery to us. So, what are fungi? They're unique organisms, essential for nature, but sometimes a real threat to our health.
Yeah, our relationship with them is complicated. Sometimes they're harmless, and sometimes they're anything but.
Sure, we all know mushrooms, but for medicine, the real action is happening at the microscopic level. So what do these tiny fungi look like? Well, the ones that matter for medicine have two basic shapes. First, you've got yeasts, which are just single cells. Then you have molds, which are made of many cells.
And you can really see the difference here. Individual, round yeasts versus the branching threads that make up molds.
Let's look at yeasts. They're basically single, round cells that reproduce by budding off little copies of themselves.
Molds are different. They grow in a network of filaments called hyphae. That's what forms a visible colony.
But here's where it gets really interesting. Some are shapeshifters that switch between yeast and mold forms. So how do we fight them? We've got to go even smaller, right inside the fungal cell.
First thing you'll notice is their cell wall. It's like a fortress, super tough and protective.
And what's this fortress made of? Stuff like chitin and glucans, which makes it incredibly resilient.
But inside that wall is the secret. Their cell membrane uses a molecule called ergosterol, not cholesterol like us. And that one tiny difference, that's everything. It's their weak spot, and it's exactly what we target.
When these fungi cause infections, we call it mycosis, and it's a serious global health problem.
And who's most at risk? It's often people whose immune systems are already compromised.
So our drugs are smart. They're designed to go after things that are unique to fungi, like ergosterol.
One way is to block ergosterol production. You cut off the supply, and their whole structure just falls apart.
Other drugs are more direct. They actually bind to the ergosterol and just punch holes in the membrane.
So you see, knowing their shape and structure gives us the perfect roadmap to take them down.
It's pretty amazing. We've gone from studying tiny shapes to creating life-saving medicines.
But it makes you wonder, in this battle between us and fungi, who's actually adapting faster?